I told you what I went through to be here at the Toronto Pride 2022. So much people fight me, but it's not new to me. They're always fighting me. And I always ask myself, why is it that they fight me so much? And I always say, I think it's because I'm successful, but it's not just because I'm successful. It's not just because I'm successful. It's also because I'm black and successful. And when you're at the top, or when you're all the way to the top, you best believe somebody gonna come tear you down. The only fucked up part about this is that sometimes your biggest enemy is standing right beside you. I write the song, I say, Mama used to say, because I want you to watch your friends, watch the people who's next to you, watch the people who you take home, watch the people who's sitting right beside you at the table. Drop the song.
Hello,
let me tell you what,
everyone. This is your girl Jenna, and today we're going to talk about dance hall queen Spice Official. All right, but before we get into it, make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you cut on that bell so you'll be notified when a new video uploads. All right, so I waited a while to talk about this because I was seeing if anything would change as far as the news on this situation. So if you don't know who Spice Official is, she's a dancehall queen, and apparently, allegedly, and everything I say in this video is alleged, you know, and of course my commentary is mine, but as far as the information, everything is alleged. She apparently, her doctor basically refused to do a certain procedure to enhance her body. So she decided to go to the DR, which is the Dominican Republic, to get the procedure done. And things have not gone well in the situation. So there were rumors about a week or so ago, around November 5th, that she had a heart attack and she was in a coma, and her publicist came out specifically and said that was not true. Okay, so Ray Alexander said Spice hasn't had a heart attack, neither is she in a coma, and those were all rumors. All right, but, and that's, you know, that's what he said, but no one has heard from Spice. She has not updated her social media, she has not gone live, she has not calmed the waves on this situation. So it is putting her fans in kind of, you know, a frenzy as far as her well-being. All right, so let's take a little break from this 1 second, and I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on how I feel on these women getting these surgeries. Okay, a BBL, a tummy tuck, boob enhancement, rhinoplasty, all of these things are going against what God has given us as women. Okay, honey, if you want to get a big butt, you can get just eat some corn, eat some potatoes, mix some things together, you know, like KFC, and eat that for 5 days straight, and baby, you'll get bigger. That's just something natural, because I'm a holistic practitioner first. That's my baby. All right, and if you guys need any help on anything, any alternatives or anything like that, please make sure you follow my page or subscribe to my page. It's in the description, guys. My page is in the description if you want to follow that page, because that's where my wellness information is now. But yeah, if that's what you want, if you want to gain some weight, go to your kitchen to gain weight. Please stop going to these different establishments and allowing people to basically obliterate the body. I mean, look, I'm not, that's just my opinion. You do what you want. But just understand that, you know, everybody's results are not the same. And there are so many people out here, so many women out here who have lost their lives on the table, who have lost their lives after these procedures, when all they wanted to do is enhance their bodies, and then they lost their lives. It's not worth it. Okay? We have to know who made us. God made us perfect. Everyone was not meant to have a big butt. Everybody was not meant to have big boobs. Everybody was not meant to have a slender nose. Everybody is not, you know, come on, you get what I'm saying. Find the beauty that's within, okay? And I don't know whose attention you're trying to get, but it's not worth it, okay? And so apparently she had had surgeries in the past. Okay, and a lot of her counterparts and her fans are saying she didn't need to do that. But something was in her mental to make her feel like she had to go and do it again. And ladies, when you guys are getting these BBL, the pre-op and all of that, and they're saying, okay, let's see what your BMI is, let's see what your heart rate is, let's see what your blood pressure and all of that, and you don't pass those tests, take it for what it is and leave. Don't go, against professional advice to not get the surgery. That's where people mess up. Okay? Like I said before, it's just not worth it. All right. So her publicist said that those are all lies. The rumors were caused by people not knowing where she was on IG. And things kind of sparked because Spice did put something on her IG just right before all of this kind of dropped. She wrote, "I'll be off of Instagram for a while. I'm tired of being their only target for clout and clickbait. Let's see if they're still gonna talk about only me. I refuse to answer to the noise they're creating to gain my attention." I'm not sure what she's talking about because before this situation, I didn't even know about Spice Official. So if you guys know what she's talking about, drop it in the comments. But apparently she was, already knew probably what she was going to do as far as her surgery. That's my opinion. And she just put that out there just to let people know that she was taking a break. And it had nothing to do with any beef online. It probably was because she knew that she was going to have another surgery. And the fact that she was keeping it private tells us that she knew she shouldn't have been getting it. She knew that her fans would tell her, "Hey, Spice, you don't need it." And when people have their mind set on a certain thing, honey, when you try to tell them not to do it, it pushes them further to it. It really does. So just to let y'all know, if you have a friend or you have somebody who is thinking about getting a surgery, a BBL, a mommy makeover, all of these cutesy little names they have for it, this is serious surgery. This is serious surgery that they have to put you under. Okay? And watch some videos. Watch some videos of the procedure and what they do. And also watch some aftermath videos of people who have had the surgeries, and they show you their progress, and they show you their wounds, and they do all of that. Go ahead and watch those so you can make a full decision, because a lot of our decisions to go on these tables are spontaneous. You just want it because you saw it. You saw a celebrity do it, or you saw somebody on IG, or you saw someone glamorizing it. I follow someone who glamorized their situation, but yet it was, we saw it from the beginning and even said, hey, she almost lost her life doing it. But hey, if you ask me, will I do it again? Yes. What is going on? I think a lot of it changes your brain too. It's addictive. That's why they keep going back and back, because it's addictive. It's like, oh, I can do this. I can take the fat out of here and put it here. I don't have to do the work. And so it really, to me, it says that you're uneducated. Because anybody who's educated, anybody who's, who knows about the ins and outs of this situation without having to go through it, probably would not make that decision. Okay? And things like that. All right. So she reportedly, which is allegedly, underwent multiple surgeries in the past, including boob implants, liposuctions, and BBL. So once you become a candidate, or you go ahead and you do it, you are not afraid to do it again. Okay, and what a lot of these ladies are doing is when they're not being accepted over in the States as being a good candidate for the surgery, what's happening is they're going across seas to get that done. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story, like, who Tiny is from Escape. She had a procedure with her eyes where they put like this film over their eyes, like a basically internal contact. Okay, and that procedure is not accepted over here. So she went somewhere else to get it done, and they're not there anymore. Okay, she took those things out because they could have made her blind. And she knew that before it, but she really wanted it. And her daughter followed suit and went over there and did the same thing, and she nearly lost her sight. So they both took those out. They are blessed that they can still see, and who knows what their vision is really like. Okay? So this is what people are doing to be beautiful, and I put the quotes up on that. Beautiful. Okay, there's another story of a woman, regular woman, wasn't a celebrity or anything like that, went somewhere, probably like a backyard place, backyard place, and something must have happened wrong, and they dropped her butt in front of a hospital, basically pushed her out the car and rode off and left her in front of a hospital where she passed away. Come on, we gotta do better. And what I'm noticing is that these type of things are pushed to a certain group of people. Okay, not saying that many groups do not get things done, because they do. But I'm noticing that, yes, it's a certain group of people that these type of procedures are being pushed to. It makes you think, doesn't it? All right, so some more information came out. It says, girls, as I continue to speak with my contacts in Dominican Republic about our beloved Spice, she is not out of the clear. Okay? She is not out of the clear. Yeah, she's not in the clear, guys. Okay? At this point in time, the family should be advised to book a medical emergency flight to America as soon as possible when Spice is, God willing, more able to treat her condition. All right, so it's serious. They're not being completely transparent, but one can kind of, read between the lines and say that things are serious, and they're basically saying that, yeah, the family needs to come to see her. Okay, so they said that they were being told that her sister is in the Dominican Republic with her along with a friend. Okay, every second counts, and she needs to be in the best hands and care. I can't say what I was just informed, and I have been accurate through my entire investigation, but at this point in time, they should already be making plans to evacuate her. I was also informed that she came out of surgery with a hemoglobin of 9.3, and this was not the issue like others were falsely spreading. She didn't start experiencing complications. So they're saying that she didn't experience complications, but she's not in the clear or whatever, So let's just say that Spice is in distress, and luckily she has the money, she has the means to get the best care. And that's another thing with us regular people. We may not have the money or the means or the family to be there if anything were to happen. I mean, any surgery can have complications. But those type of surgeries, I think, are different because it doesn't require as much training. I don't know the ins and outs, but the way that it is done, it seems so volatile. And it's a blind thing too. I mean, they're like going in there and they're just like, come on, you have to watch the videos yourself. I can't kind of explain too much in this video, but yeah, it just seems like they cannot see everything they're doing. So while they are doing certain things, sometimes, we have little veins and capillaries, whatever, and sometimes some things can be placed in your whatever, and it can travel and cause problems. See how I said that? You're like, huh, what's the whatever? Certain things I can't say, people, but you get the drift, okay? It's just dangerous. So anybody who's watching this video and you're planning to get a procedure or you're thinking about it, just think about it more. Get more education. See the ins and outs. See the good, see the bad reviews on it. I would watch the bad reviews first, because the good reviews are sometimes not the truth. People will glamorize things for whatever reason. You want to basically weigh both sides so you can make a good decision for yourself. Like I said, if you're trying to get if you're trying to get a flatter stomach or a bigger butt, there are foods out here that you can do or eat to get you to that situation. Certain conditions that we carry around on an everyday basis causes our stomachs to be bloated and be protruding. So if you change your lifestyles, your belly will go down naturally. Okay? Yeah, certain things, certain elements will make our butts bigger. And so if you do certain things, your butts will naturally get bigger, you know, without you having to have surgery. I know how to do it. My butt gets it gets smaller when I eat less sugar because I'm circulating less insulin. My butt gets bigger when I'm eating more sugar, when I'm eating more carbs. It gets bigger. I don't want my butt to get bigger though. I want it to get smaller. I'm in the quest of losing weight. So I feel like this. If you're trying to get these surgeries, you're trying to lose weight and gain weight, right? Because you're trying to take fat from one situation and put it somewhere else, which is kind of against the natural spectrum of how the body works, because you're putting foreign objects, even though it's your fat, you're putting it in a foreign situation. I feel that fat in different areas are different than, like fat in your butt is different than fat in your arms and things like that. And so when you're putting fat in different places, you are, doing something that is kind of outside of what we're supposed to do. We're not Frankenstein, even though that was a cool little story, but that's not what it is. Please don't do that, okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. We pray for Spice in a full recovery. We pray for her family. We pray for her medical staff, that they're able to do everything that they can do for her to get her to the road of wellness again. All right, guys? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.